I do want to lower this a little bit more. Yeah, 7 should be fine. 7 dBs. I said yes. To the corner. I did not even click on that, but okay. Sure. I can care less. Oh. I'll leave it open, minimize it really quick. Let's see. Oh, it is on that audio. Yeah, it is. Cable input now. I'm gonna guinea pig a button though really quick, because I don't know. Who the fuck is this? It's a bot. I need to name a bot. It looks like a bot. Okay. Let's look it up. God, I really do miss like quiet Dark Souls. Oh, yeah, that's a bot. Goodbye. Fuck you. Oh wait, I did want to. Let's try this one.
I have to see!
Okay, cool, it is working properly. Oh, fuck. Did she text me right now? I don't even fucking know myself. Mousey mouse. Mousey mouse. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. She just texted me right now. Okay, I don't even remember what the fuck I initially. Oh wait, how did the fuck? Forgot. God, it does cripple movement a lot. Okay, I'm actually curious though. What the fuck is the description? While in stance, uses normal attack to break a foe's guard from below. Strong attack to slash up. Okay. Do I get any context of how much damage that can technically do? Where the fuck did I even want it to go? Because... Oh, I guess I could run around this place. I'm a guinea pig around, like, these enemies, though. Because, fuck it, I don't really care. I'm gonna use these enemies as guinea pigs for the move pool to learn. Oh, fucking Christ. This game's a little weird with its popping shit, actually. What the fuck is this? Okay. Okay. I can go up there and murder those bitches. I'm down. Oh, cool. That's an obstacle. Nice. That's very nice to fucking know. I thought I actually fell. Holy fuck. That did do a good amount of damage, though. I will admit that.
Aha! Unkindled, are we?
Can't see your fucking
Welcome
face.
to my abode.
You a fucking merchant?
I am Cornix, an old pyromancer. A crow in his cage, as you see now. But here we are. An encounter for the ages. I hear the unkindled make for fine vessels. Care to learn some pyromancies from this old man?
Sure.
Most wise. A chance encounter should not be squandered. To reiterate, I am the onyx of the great swamp.
Okay, I get it, dude.
Pleasure is mine.
Man, my nose is that strong. Oh. That kind of removes the fun in it, but okay. Cool. Am I supposed to hit that with a bow or some shit? Am I supposed to hit that with a bow? Excuse me? How the fuck do I aim it? How the fuck do I aim it? Oh, wait, never mind. I don't have a proper bow, do I? No, I do not. How the fuck do I hit that normally? Assuming you can shoot it down, but yeah. What the fuck? Oh, funny equip load. Oh yeah, I'm definitely over. Oh fuck, fuck me. Guess I'll increase my equip load next. Probably the next thing I should prioritize. Let's see how much damage this does actually. 273. Really? It's such a like minor increase in damage. That doesn't even make it feel like it's competitive at all. FromSoft, the fuck? That does not feel fucking competitive whatsoever. Yeah, like, it's a 5 damage difference. That feels bad on enemies with, like, no defense whatsoever. It feels garbage. I'll bait out this douchebag really quick. Come on. I'm not dealing with this shit. Cool. Oh, he lived. Oh, fuck. I'm actually surprised. What the fuck? I'm a little surprised. The fuck? Okay. I forgot, that bitch just shoots projectile spam? I do not remember, honestly.
Oh, cleanse the bastards.
Yeah, okay. 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 Oh. I forget she smacks you with a fucking book, which is fucking funny. Oh. So you can't treat them like Dark Souls 2 enemies. That's kind of pathetic, actually. Huh. Interesting. Oh, he de-aggroed. He actually didn't go that fucking far. Goodbye. I didn't even pay attention to how much souls I'm getting from these douchebags, actually. I actually would have thought there would have been something here, but I guess not. This game's just like, nah, bro, you got the only one goodie. It was kind of bad, but, I mean, I guess it's nice that the game, like, offers you so many, like, weapons early on. So there's at least options. Oh, hello.
I'm assuming this is why you put me in co-host.
For what?
Dark Souls.
Oh, did you not want to? Oh, okay, I mean, I can take you off if you want.
No, I'm assuming that that's what you put me on for. I wasn't sure because of the last time you streamed it.
Oh, yeah, because I wasn't in the mood to hear people talk, so I'm like, oh.
Ah.
I mean, I said that earlier, like on not stream, but I don't know if you heard that, so I was like, okay.
I wasn't really. I was periodically popping in and out. So I probably didn't hear it.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah, we're by tree balls.
I've already killed tree balls, and I was like, oh.
Hell yeah.
It's like the only boss I actually died to, because I was like, oh, there wasn't any more pimples. What the fuck do I hit? And I'm like, oh, I can hit his hand.
The boss is, that boss is jank. It's got some weird hitboxes.
I think all fucking Dark Souls got funny hitboxes for most of them, but yeah. Okay. That's fine.
Indeed they do.
Let's see here. A little disappointed with the stats for this weapon. The R2 action actually has a very, very minor, like 1% like increase in damage. Like, what the fuck?
Are you just using the claymore? Or?
Yeah, no, for right now, like the claymore. So when I do this action, right, it's like a 1% increase in damage, and I'm like, what the fuck? That's so bad.
Are you using heavies and lights when you use the stance?
No, I've juggled like this. Oh wait, fuck, wrong move. So like here. So like the damage difference between like the light and the heavy action is like so minor, and I'm like, at that point, it's just what move you like. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah. It's also which move is faster.
Yeah, which I'm very aware of this game's meta. Oh, hello.
Speaking of which, the claymore is a very, very good weapon.
I mean, I already thought the axe was pretty solid, so I'm like,
yeah, the axes are really good. They're really they're good at roll catching in PvP, but they're also really good in PvE. Like they hit hard.
Fuck's here. Oh, they brought back the funny rats. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't spray poison, right? Okay, cool.
You get a cool ring down here.
That's nice to know. Let's see here. Those. I also noticed this game doesn't have that much fog gates outside of when it's trying to do a loading zone. Which I don't know how to feel about that. Yeah.
I'm going to mention to you. You see that gate to your left?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one you're looking at that's locked. You can get down there pretty easily. I just don't know if you have the health or the silver cat ring to do it.
Okay, I was like, a big chungus rat.
You just take a drop up where
Bloodbite
Vinhelm is.
Cool.
Yeah, up by where Vinhelm is. Guy with the big hammer. You can just drop off. Yeah, you can just drop off and you can rescue the miracle lady.
I mean, I saved the pyromancer and I'm like, okay. Let's see here.
That's who I was gonna mention next.
Yeah.
Just a fair warning, he will not take certain pyromancy tomes. You need to get Carla for that. She's later in the game. Like, she's in,
checking stuff.
Like, at the end of Irithil dungeon area.
The backtrack's back there. What the fuck is that? I didn't see that shiny last time. Fuck. Oh, no, I know what it is. It's the crystal wizard.
Yeah. Oh, did you, were you embered in this area? Did you get invaded by, Henrik?
I don't remember.
An NPC invades you here.
Oh, cool. I like how this is one of the few enemies that doesn't get hit stunned, even though he has like a flinch animation. Or he has a different flinch animation.
He's got a stagger, he's got a fast fast recovery time from it.
Yeah.
So you can stagger them. I hate the ones with the pots.
I actually find those ones a lot more easier to, like, their animation's a lot easier to read for me, and I'm like, oh, this I'm like, oh, it just comes out so fast, and I'm like, cool.
My problem isn't with the ones that are on screen, it's with the ones that are off screen that throw a pot at you. Just dome you in the back of the head with a pot while you're trying to get to the boss.
Actually noticed me. Hold on, I was like, okay. Notice enemy aggro rage in this game is very inconsistent too, so I'm like, cool. Hey, did Crystal Lizard already despawn? Oh yeah, it did. Oh shit. Yeah. Oh well.
Just if you really care about, I think it's a raw gem.
Oh god, Sentron's raiding me. Oh god, why is it that raid?
Of course he has. Of course you have the Yakuza one on right now.
Hello, Sentron. Thanks for dropping by, dude. How was your wedding, by the way, dude? And hello, everyone else from Sentron's stream. Oh, cool. You actually got married and like no one started glocking up everyone else. Oh, thank you, Cool Hades. I think I saw you in chat when I was there earlier when I was not doing my my work. So, what the fuck's in here again? Oh god. Did I even walk in here? I don't even think I walked in here last time.
Now that you're married, you can buy a house, have a kid, and do taxes together. Isn't that exciting?
Totally. Oh god. Oh, Frost, god damn it. I was like, wait a minute. I'm like, yeah. I was like, he made another one? I'm like, oh, no, you just changed the name. I forget that. I was like, did he make another Twitch? And I'm like, no, he didn't.
60 days. Is it 60 or 30 days?
60.
Yeah,
wait, he got Pedro there? Excuse me?
Yeah, certain enemies will aggro upon fucking smelling your bitch ass.
I don't know. I think this enemy's very inconsistent, but I'm like, he's learnable. I'm just like, oh. Okay. Sentron had...
Did you befriend the giant?
Which giant?
The giant shooting arrows in this area.
No, I haven't. I just walked around in this area. That's all I did.
Yeah, well, you should go do that because you get to meet a familiar character. But
I mean, I'm still wandering around because I'm like, oh yeah, because that includes... Thanks for the follow, some dude. And thanks for the follow, Cool Hades. I'm sorry if I didn't say that earlier. I was just trying to, like, keep up with chat and trying to make sure I'm like, okay, did I go here? And I'm like, yes, I did.
Eat shit and die.
Oh god, thank you for the follow, Zesax KOP. K-pop? Oh no.
Get spanked.
Okay. I want to go this direction. Oh, you can actually run through the arrows. Interesting. Oh, that hit me? What? God, that hitbox is retarded. Hello, I'm pissed that actually hit me. That arrow hitbox is so janky. Even after the dust.
Big friend yet?
He hasn't befriended him yet. I'm telling him to do that at his earliest convenience.
You know, you're acting really sus.
That would be not going through this area, but then again, it opens a shortcut.
I bet you get sick fantasies every time you see me.
Also, you get to like fight the demon and get all the gear that's over there, like the Chloranthy ring and stuff.
Any build
I don't
plans?
know. I kind of already feel like stamina in this game's really fast already. So I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens when you do Bloodborne and then do this. I mean, not play, but develop.
Yeah, develop. I'm aware of that. What fucking what the fuck? I can actually... Okay, interesting. Wait, what the hell do you get hit stun by? Wait, rolling into them stuns them?
I have a date.
Yeah, I guess a little bit. That's a little bit of a remnant of Bloodborne. Where basically every hit staggers in some way.
That's interesting.
That's only for like the really scrawny motherfuckers in this game. So like your basic hollows without like weapons that have like a broken sword and like your workers.
Which sound, some dude? There's a lot of sounds playing.
Yeah, some dude, that's the sound of Snake Eater's voice. I know it's a bit irritating, but just
Come on, dude.
Your boobs. I want to see.
Yeah, come on, some dude. It's not so bad.
I want it.
This is just a bunch of shit posting buttons.
The complexities of this ambitious cinematic masterpiece.
It's been a while.
Oh god. To shit on someone or to talk in
No,
general?
it's been a while. No, talking to me, like specifically shitting on me.
For this whole time, and now it's good to just shit all over.
Oh god.
Love you too, CD-ROM. Love you too.
God. I also noticed that enemies with polearms in this game, they actually have the same AI, or they have the same problem as shield enemies, or they'll just stand around and I'm like, oh, cool. They'll stand around for 1 minute and I'm like...
Some of them also have shields.
Yeah, but they copy and paste, so I'm like, they'll just stand there and I'm like, oh, it's kind of lazy. Like, they're not more aggressive, they'll just stand there and look cute. I'm like, this is boring. You okay there, buddy? Like, an enemy? Oh.
Oh yeah.
I noticed that in this game, enemies kind of just stand still more often.
Fire spells and light themselves on fire, which is somehow supposed to be a disadvantage to you.
They light themselves on fire and try and hug you, and they throw bleed spells at you, because all their spell does is bleed you.
Is that bleed or dark? I wasn't.
It's bleed. There's two versions of it. There's gnawing, and then there's like specific names gnawing.
All I know is it loves to chase you in a sort of swirly, slow fashion, like Pepe Le Pew.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
Yeah. Then there's also the other enemies that, like, in, like the cathedral that lights themselves on fire. You know the ones I'm talking about.
I can't...
yeah, and then there's the ones that
hear it.
otherwise are adverse to fire.
Oh, yeah.
Is the infection.
Don't get hit by the dog unless you have something to set yourself on fire with. Just saying.
Dog here is the same way? I never really noticed that.
So, you know how, in Bloodborne, when you get to the Nightmare of Mensis, the Loran Silver Beast, when they hit you, they put leeches on you?
By Justin Bieber. What the fuck?
I'll get there.
You know the ones that, like, put leeches on you?
Why the fuck does one of your voices sound like from a YouTuber named Ya? I don't know who a fucking Ya is, man.
Be more specific.
They said YouTuber named Ya, man. Why does it look like it's gonna fall off? Wait, he can... Oh, okay, I didn't know they can go from pot to that. It's interesting.
Thanks for reminding me out of a very generic voice.
No, if Ya is the one that did that whole Burger King foot fungus video.
Wait, his charge does damage?
No, that's chills. That's chills.
Close enough, I guess.
That's
Number
interesting.
15, Burger King foot lettuce. It's the last thing you want on your Burger King burger.
Stop. So many upward inflections. I can't take it.
Yes.
Is someone else's foot fungus.
I think his nose is plugged too.
You gotta kidnap Sable to do the voice.
No, Sable does it way better than me.
Yeah, no, I would agree.
Mine is shit. I feel like the only impression I can do is Snake. And maybe Muscle Man. I can do a good Muscle Man.
You're already Snake. Hell, you threw him off to the side.
These fuckers are in weird positions.
I already... by the way, CD, I already told him about the fact that you can drop off the ledge where, like, Garlob and Wilhelm is to, like, go save Miss Lady in the grave. Irina.
They're asking you to do Muscle Man, funny Muscle Man voice.
I don't know. The first thing I probably would have mentioned is something like the Covenant that you miss out on if you just progress normally.
Oh yeah, the Mound Maker's Covenant. Oh, hold on.
How many fucking dogs are there?
Apparently, I gotta do the Muscle Man.
Because there's these enemies with the saws and the boards on their back. Oh, but there's one that's just slightly different.
Bitch got a cage. Bitch got an empty cage.
Yeah, and that's it. Yeah,
that's the only difference is that they usually have bodies in the cage. This one has an empty cage.
Oh, and you have to make sure to be a total chump and fail to kill that enemy. Just
Yeah,
to get
because
captured.
it only spawns once, doesn't it?
Huh?
I
And
think
it's
it only
in an odd
spawns once.
location too.
Yeah, it's in like I found it like
Go
maybe
looking for
3
it on the
times total.
rooftops.
Oh, this isn't an enemy. Okay, cool. I was like, this is sick looking hammer.
That's the ledge you can drop down. That's Gull of Wilhelm.
Oh, he has a sick armor set actually.
No, it's that.
Yeah.
beast.
You got that
Too bad his
firebrand.
His hammer has a 50 strength requirement, and his
Cool.
armor weighs a lot.
I never bothered to check. I wasn't gonna do it.
It has a 50 strength requirement.
Land of hollows.
It's like dragon weapons.
Yeah,
Yes,
he looks like Firebrand from Ghosts and Goblins. I like that actually.
The others, you're fool enough
Hold on.
to go on ahead.
Nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm sorry. I'm not doing the muscle man today.
Enough death to leave you broken. Time after time.
What's scaling on the hammer?
I don't know. I think it's A. I can check.
I just fall down here, right? That's it.
Even though this is the game where you can modify that.
Oh yeah. You can
what does-
definitely modify it, but you can't infuse special weapons, right?
Special. Yeah, the special
what
one's
does your
insane.
Twitch channel mainly do? I just play a variety of games, some dude. I just play a lot of different games. I don't play exactly one game.
He plays Sticker Star and then complains that 1,000 Year Door is not as good.
I still
Yeah,
don't
he has
understand that.
he has bad opinions.
Yeah, bad opinion.
We're here to
as I
torment
still
him for his
much like
greatest
64 and Super a lot more.
That
Where's demons?
liking 64 more is totally fine.
Yeah, sure.
It's all right. Morn's great hammer has a 50 strength requirement and is a D in strength.
Okay, that's not worth it exactly, but
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, D in strength and nothing in dex.
D in strength, nothing in dex, nothing in intel, but also D in faith. But it goes up to C and D at +5.
Still, they're just not expecting this to scale at all.
Oh, hello. Nice to know that there was a
They're
second
not.
elevator here. Oh, you okay here, buddy?
It has a 348 base AR.
Yeah, that's what they're.
So it's a pretty
The requirements
slow.
worth something. Okay.
How much does it weigh? 24.0 weight units.
I think I've done worse, but sure. Yeah, not Siegmeyer.
That's Sigward.
Sigvard. Yeah.
Sigvard.
Doesn't
of
opening doors make you invincible? I think in this game, yes. I know in 2 it doesn't.
All right.
Previous
So,
games were the same way.
okay, so don't go down. Go on the elevator. Get off the elevator and go
I
up.
saw the other elevator go up, and I'm like, okay, cool. I thought that was supposed to be hidden, but I guess not.
Sigvard doesn't realize that yet, but he will, for some odd reason, beat you
So-
to the top anyway.
That'll take you down. So you get off. Go up.
Yeah. I mean, I thought this was supposed to be hidden, but the game's like, oh, yeah, that's here. Yeah. I'm like, oh.
There is more hidden shit. So you
Yeah,
go
no, I
all the
saw
way to
a
the-
ledge. I just want to go to the top.
Yeah.
Let's see
Okay.
here.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
I help anytime.
This is, oh yeah, this brings it. Okay.
Come back anytime.
It's
oh,
I
hello.
help anytime, isn't it?
You're a mossy looking boy, dude.
No, when you leave the RE4 merchant, he
Oh,
goes,
yeah,
he stops flashing
yeah,
and he goes,
yeah.
come back anytime.
Come back anytime.
That game's great in VR so far. Love it.
That's
Oh,
cool.
you've been playing it in VR? How is it?
Yeah, the conversion's great, and they came up with a lot of great ideas. Every twist and turn, you're like, how are they really gonna handle this doing it VR? And then they're like,
So-
oh, okay, that's not so bad. Yeah, that's cool.
So I already know about the whole they removed the, I guess everyone's equal in this village thing.
They took away a few things. They took away, Hunnigan, I thought you'd be younger. They took away, no sex discrimination here. They took away, hey, Leon, I know I'm like 20, but sound like I'm 16. Come back and fuck me at the White House. Yeah, they took all that stuff out.
Yeah, okay. That's good.
Good?
That's both good
Come
and a shame. It's both good and a shame. It's a little bit of both. The other thing I was going to ask is how did they handle the fish? The harpoon motherfucker.
Oh shit! I'm not far from that.
Oh, so you haven't got there yet? Okay.
Not yet.
Because my main concern is the controls in VR for that sound.
Now I've been able
terrible.
to. I've taken on a lot of the
I'm gonna say
immersive,
the N-word.
harsh controls. So things like, hey, do you want to teleport to move, or do you just want to use the stick to move? I use the stick to move. Do you want to
That's
turn
retarded.
in segments, or do you want smooth turning? Smooth turning. Do you want to? There's supposed to be an immersive inventory, or more of a I don't know, a weapon wheel. I go for the immersive, so it's all over my body. Like you assign a small gun, you assign a large gun, you assign a healing item and a grenade item, and they just
And I'm
stick them
assuming
to
you just reach back and grab it. I'm assuming.
you reach it. Yes, bottom.
Hell yeah, that's sick.
Bottom right is your
also-
small gun. You pick that
Hold on
up.
1 second, right? Hold on 1 second.
Yep. We better make sure he does this.
Be prepared to get the best gesture in the game.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, his roar. Cool. He
Don't
has funny
die.
Monster Hunter roar. Cool. That's interesting. He has funny Monster Hunter roar. What the fuck?
Don't die and don't let Ziegfeld die either.
You can literally kite him all day and have Sigurd kill him.
That's true. Yeah. It's just kind of unnecessary. Just fight him normal.
No.
Be smart about
I
it.
just
enemy
kill him.
stats.
I just wail on his ass.
Why does this enemy stand still for so long sometimes?
Because he's a loser, man. He lost
think
to
that's-
you two.
I think that's my issue with like this game so far. Enemies stand still more often than 2, and more often than 1, and I'm like, the fuck?
Okay. Okay, here it is. Here it is. The best gesture.
The best jester.
The best jester, and he's about to learn the best gesture.
Does he even have a cup? He doesn't even have a cup. I want a cup.
Well, you've got one. You've got the brew, but you'll also fake having a cup if you do this jester.
I kind of just wish he just pulled out a fucking like cup out of his ass and like just poured some shit in there.
Yeah, it's still the best gesture in the game.
Oh, he got sleep. Okay, that's actually worth it.
You got a second. I forgot. You get 2 of them.
Yeah.
There are more enemies in this area. Just be aware.
Yeah. I'm just checking my other things.
Okay, so yeah, your small weapon is right at your right hip, so you just reach down there, grab it up. The ammo is on the opposite, so it's lower left.
So
you just
reload on left hip.
Yeah, you just
Arm
grab
yourself
and then
on
just
right
grabs
hip.
whatever.
I snore.
Yep, exactly. And then
No, you
your
don't.
big gun is over your right shoulder, so you just reach back there, hold the grab button, and pull it out. And you've got your shotgun or rifle or similar. Let's see here.
God,
the knife is on
this-
your is the left side of your chest, so just grab that out. And
I
then,
would assume. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I was going to assume it was heal.
That is over your left shoulder. Just kind of pull it out. It's like, oh, look, a first aid spray. I'm putting it at my face already.
No, I meant like the knife is like on your ankle or like your heel.
No, and in fact, it was always on his chest.
I know. That's why I said it makes more sense for it to be on his chest
Gotcha.
than his ankle. But I immediately assumed ankle because every time I see like oh, Resident Evil knife gameplay. It's like, oh, got the knife from my ankle. Like,
well, it's reaching too far because then you got to bend down.
I know. It makes no sense to have it there, but it also, it's like my brain just went like, oh yeah, that one guy from Resident Evil pulls a knife from like strapped to his ankle.
Also,
like,
yeah,
that guy. That guy.
And the grenades are on the right side of your chest, so it's pretty good. I mean, you can throw them and then the timer will start, or you can pull the pin on them so that they cook. And then you can throw it.
Hell yeah.
Can't jump on it, okay.
So like,
you can have a gun and knife out at the same time if you want to.
From when I used to play a lot of Brawl, right? From when that game was the competitive game.
Yeah.
Or like the new game. That used to be one of my favorite things to do to people is just like cook a grenade with Snake till it's about to explode and then you throw it.
Northern Helm, let's see how that is.
So it doesn't bounce off them and then explode, it just hits them and immediately explodes.
Yep. And you know, this is right-handed and left-handed, so you can totally like take the knife or your guns or your grenades and just like put them in your other hand. Even just like tossing them up and then catch them in the midair.
Can you cook flashes?
They're a grenade. So yeah.
Yep, you're right. They are a grenade. I just assumed they would be a little bit different.
Yeah, and like I can take the knife and I can like throw it up in the air, grab it with my other hand. I can whatnot. If you just take like your knife or your gun and just kind of throw it, I don't think it does anything to enemies, but it just zips back to your chest, like to its original spot.
Okay.
So that's how you never lose anything.
I'm so disappointed in this one section I'm at with all these body cages because they have an enemy in this game that pretty much mimics this.
Oh,
but I'm like, this would have been a great.
Yes, there is one in here actually.
In here? Right. This
not in this room.
That's
what
I mean.
Like,
not in this room, but in this sub area. None of those will drop.
What I was saying is that it would have been a great opportunity to just have at least one of them be a drop enemy, but I'm like.
Yes, but they decided to trick you instead.
Okay.
They decided to go for the haha.
It didn't happen. Yeah.
That's kind of shitty.
You thought, but no.
I'm like, it would have been nice.
There are two. There is a grouping of two of the fat bitches with the spike maces in here too.
Yeah.
There's like two right next to each other, so have fun with that.
Well, I mean, they're not even that bad.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not.
When you start the game, you actually do have a practice shooting gallery right away, and it's different from the shooting gallery. Remember the shooting gallery? You had like two options. What was it like the fast firing or the slow firing? I don't know. They would just give you either a TMP and handgun or a shotgun and a rifle. It was the combinations like that, right? No, you just pick a gun and you get to do the
so much
firing.
nicer. That's so much nicer.
Yeah, so you get some practice with it, and then the shooting range is in the game as well. I've yet to see if they'll do the same with it, but I have the feeling they will. It just kind of makes sense. I don't know about within the game, but the shooting gallery was missing the mine thrower and the riot shotgun. Not really sure why, but for some reason it just didn't have those two. I didn't care for either of them either, so yeah.
So
the hardest gun to use is the pump shotgun.
Have you decided a weapon you're going for, Jester?
Oh,
I haven't really cared. Oh, okay, it's not even that bad.
Because I did mention Wolf Knight Greatsword is a very early game good ultra, right?
Did that one before. I did a quality build with the.
It's a very good weapon.
Wolf. Well, yeah, that's right. The Wolf Greatsword, not the far.
Wait, why did that one? The fuck?
Yeah. I'm not talking about the fair Greatsword.
I preferred the single sword.
Does this game have funny damage rolls?
Yeah.
I guess.
No.
Or is it range?
Okay, so I
hit him with the tip, it doesn't hurt as much?
I hit him with the metal this time, so I was like, huh, okay. That's weird.
Counter? I don't know.
counter hit is a thing in this game. So if they're attacking and you hit them while they're attacking, they take bonus damage. The same applies to you. If you're attacking,
I mean,
and
I'm
you
aware
get
of that, but I'm like,
damage.
What's a counter
I
on
mean, it
an
was
enemy
literally
in
just
a
like one
cage?
damage difference. I was like, okay.
that's
But the thing is, the enemy in the cage flails a lot, so we probably got to counter without knowing it.
Oh, okay, there you go. All right, fine.
Sometimes you just stand there, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, well, they got to get to you first. They can't kick your ass if they without getting close to you.
My second playthrough, which is partial so far.
Okay, that's an interesting
It's
hitbox.
Vort's Hammer.
Ooh, Vort's Hammer. Yeah, I don't like
Frostbite's
Vort's
quite
Hammer.
magical, isn't it? It's good stuff.
I don't like Vort's Hammer all that much.
Yeah?
My first playthrough, I used the Corvian Great Sight. My second playthrough, I used the Wolf Knight Greatsword.
That was my first. Yeah.
Third playthrough, and this is the only other one I remember what the main weapon I used was. I actually used two. I did a Dex and Intelligence build, and immediately, as soon as I could, went into the DLCs. I got Frida's Great Sight, and I got the Aquamarine Hammer, the Aquamarine Dagger, and those were my weapons.
Yeah, I went Wolf Knight Greatsword. That was Artorias in the game.
Artorias.
Yeah, Artorias.
I started streaming like a cosplay playthrough of like Ganondorf. I made Ganondorf like perfectly. Yeah, and I'm using the Great Sword of Judgment.
This would have been a great place to just hide a goodie at the end of that like roof right here to drop down. Huh.
Yeah, don't drop down here.
Yeah, no, I'm aware, but I'm like I said, that would have been a great place to have a goodie there. I'm like, oh, okay.
It would have, yeah.
I don't know. There's like a lot of like situations in this game where I'm like, how come they just didn't put shit here?
Most people from the raid already left.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. I mean, they were kind of complaining that you guys were talking too much, which I'm like, yeah, I don't really care.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
We were having a conversation about a different game, actually. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Drop me just up the other tower? Huh.
As if they raided because specifically. Oh, it's Dark Souls 3. Oh, okay.
No, it's just because I know the other streamers, so I'm like, oh, okay.
What were they playing?
They were playing some other game. I forgot. I didn't care because I'm like, it's a weird like Roblox lookalike game. So I'm like, okay.
Oh God.
They wanted to see. They volunteered. Really? They volunteered to see that. Okay.
Centron kind of plays weird games. I don't question him. So I'm like, okay.
And like.
Don't worry, I'll question
the sheer entitlement of some people on Twitch, like, oh, your other people are talking too much. What?
It means he has an audience. A lot of others that just streamers that just talk to themselves, which he. Oh wait, that's right. When we're not here, he does that a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of the point, either talking to myself or just pointing out something in the game. So I'm like, oh.
He asked himself a lot of questions.
Mm-hmm.
My roommates don't know that I stream, or like they just hear me talking and they assume I'm talking to myself.
Let's see here. This is all it is? It just takes me down? Even no, can't. This game also has a lot of invisible walls too. At parts where I'm like, I don't think this should have been one, but okay.
Before I would do anything like this, like talk to people on stream here, my father would like come walk, like open the door to my room and be like, "Who are you talking to?"
Yeah, who the fuck are you talking to?
Dad, you watch TV all the time, so do I. And you know what they have? They have dialogue. It doesn't mean I'm talking to somebody. I'm not talking at all. I don't go out there in the living room and be like, who are you talking to while you're watching fucking NASCAR or whatever.
While you're watching NASCAR. I was gonna say like while you're watching football, because that's just the
Got that too.
stereotypical
Yeah,
dad
he's got
watching
the football and the NASCAR. Yep.
Yeah, you want to know what my roommates watch?
Bleed resistant. I was gonna ask for the blood bite ring when it says increased bleed resistance. Why the fuck did it inflict bleed on me?
Oh no, that's not what that is. It's your bar expanding, and it has a cooldown to it.
It's building your bleed up for resistance. It's kind of like how like you get the vaccine to like build your resistance to something.
I mean, my thing is that, like, I think the other Souls games don't do that, so I was like, oh, just found it out in this game.
They do.
They do?
They very much do.
They very much do.
Not remember the part being
the gargoyle helm and gargoyle weapons in Dark Souls 1 give you resistance to things. You put that you put them on and you start gaining the resistance.
I do not remember that when I put them on last time. The fuck? Okay.
Yep, it was like that. It's everything that you put on that increases your resistance. The added resistance has a cooldown to it. Like it's got a drain.
Yeah.
Super weird, but it happens. Yeah, see,
it's just the way they
kill them
designed
now
it.
and not you.
Just checking here.
Because you talked to him and you made peace with him, and he keep in mind.
So now he's okay with you humping the tree, just not those guys.
I mean, I already killed the trees, so I'm like, yeah.
No, not the boss. The white tree. He's protecting the white tree.
Yeah, the small white tree that was there.
Oh,
that's all you ever
the
wanted.
Lolly tree. The lolly tree. Okay.
There is another one in the Farron Swamp, and he will shoot at that too.
And the cathedral.
And in the cathedral. Yep, there's 3 of them.
Man, he gets to all of them from all the way up there.
Yeah, there's that one area. Like, if you go back up into that tower, you can see all those areas. Like, you can see the Cathedral of the Deep, you can see...
Dude, that's what impressed me so much when you beat Vort, and you start looking over the edge.
Yeah, you can see the Cathedral.
There's so much of the game right here.
You can see Irithyll, but you see that one foggy area. They don't want to tell you what that is yet.
Oh shit, I didn't want to go to that. Oh, okay,
well,
we'll go up this one.
I know Jester already knows all the areas in this game.
Well, I mean, generally. I mean, I'm not going to give him too much shit, so...
You listen to Vati too much or something?
I actually don't really listen to him much anymore, because I'm like,
I usually listen to a bunch of other ones. Like, I'll put like a long Vati episode on and fall asleep to it. Like, explaining all the Bloodborne lore in one video, and it's like 2 hours long. It's like, this'll get me to sleep. I already know all this, so
it's my favorite lore.
It is my favorite lore.
Dark Souls 1 comes in second, but yeah, Bloodborne lore, like, yeah, it actually kind of makes sense.
I love my Bloodborne lore.
The experimentation with the pale blood and everything like that. Ooh.
Yeah.
It's rough. This is interesting.
We talk. Especially the chalices. Like, the chalices have one of the coolest bits of lore in the game.
I wasn't sure.
It's like a boss fight arena. The fuck?
Because, like, have you gotten to the have you beat the final boss in the chalices?
Oh, that's that's an enemy.
You can start with, have I played Bloodborne, and I would tell you I've never played PlayStation.
Bye.
That's fair enough.
But are you aware that you can totally play Bloodborne now in PlayStation 1 graphics and everything?
I mean, you could technically play Bloodborne via PlayStation now, but...
Oh my god.
I know about the demake.
Crazy. That's awesome.
Is hilarious. The demake is hilarious.
The demake, I forgot they called that. Wait, where are you running away? You had that crawling thing to fight.
Oh no, I wanted to go get more fucking Estus, because I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot I don't have any more OJ, so I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, good point.
I was like, oh yeah, like it's weird, because I went into, like, what, Gundyr and, Vort, and I beat them the first time with, like, 1 Estus, and I'm like, oh, what was so bad about these bosses?
Job, wow, yeah.
Like, the only one I died to was the tree, but that's because I'm like, where's his pimples? And I was, like, more pissed about that.
Actually, I have a story to tell you, right? So I went to the laundromat this morning at, like, 7 in the morning, because that's when it opened. So
Fuck's the
I
bonfire? Oh, it's up there.
just read chat and realized Frost said normalize talking to yourself in public. So I was walking to the laundromat. Nothing was open, right? I was listening to music in my headphones, and for some reason I just
Oh, cool. I didn't have range.
I subconsciously started singing the song, and I walked past somebody who was staring at me and giving me a dirty look. I'm just like, hey, mind your own fucking business.
The fuck's the bonfire here? Was it down? I don't remember it being down.
I mean, it's down, but it's kind of like you gotta drop to it from.
Yeah, I
couple
wouldn't.
angles you can, but
You can continue forward and probably die to an enemy that gives you one of the coolest weapons in this game. Too bad it's a shit weapon and it falls under one of those like the noob weapons.
Yeah, this is there.
You know the Irithel straight sword, right? Right, CD?
What was that? The Irithel straight sword? Is that what you said?
The Irithel straight sword. It's one of those trap weapons where it looks really, really cool, but it's like it's actually just garbage.
But where do you get that from?
Well, just
you get it from the Outrider underneath the when you go down the elevator in the tower.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
I'm just not gonna give a shit about this fucker.
So quite a coincidence, Snake Eater, because I was at the laundromat as well, and there was this guy who I was. Yeah, I mean, it seemed like he was just kind of doing his laundry. He was talking to himself, but my problem really was that he was naked with this gigantic boner.
Come on, man, he's just happy to see you.
He told me to go fuck myself. This is my own business. I'm like, I kind of can't.
Are you being like 100% serious with this?
Dude, I'm just trying to follow up on yours.
I was gonna be like, are you actually serious? Like some dude just doing his laundry ass naked? Like he decided it was a good idea to wash his current clothes?
No, it's like I was gonna say something, but he told me, "Oh, go mind your own business." I'm like, dude, you're gonna slam your dick into that when you close it.
God damn.
Get out of the way. Just turn this like 45 degrees. You'll be fine.
45-degree angle away from the door.
What are you doing? Putting babies in the washing machine.
biggest dickus.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I've got some friends in Rome. I have a friend in Rome named Biggest Dickus. I love Monty Python, man.
Do you find this Weezerboo? I mention my friend, Biggest Dickus.
I fucking love that scene.
He has a wife, you know. You know what she's called? Incontinentia. Incontinentia buttocks.
What is the difference here?
I want fighting lions within the week. Take him away.
Slash and thrust. This one eats shit.
Your father was a woman? No, sir, a Roman.
He just gets domed.
And to the floor against her. What's that? Thrown to the floor against her. Yes, absolutely.
Holy shit. That's a lot of weight for a Lothric Knight armor. Fuck that.
Throw him to the floor again.
Throw him to the floor. What's that? Throw him to the floor. Oh, yes.
Mercury gloves. Master gloves. Oh.
Hey, I have a very important question for you. A very important question, right? What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
Yes, that question.
I don't know that.
No, but do you know the answer?
No, I just know that I'm gonna fall to my death off this bridge now.
Oh, well, the answer is another question. Is it a African or European swallow? It's entirely.
Oh, if that's what you meant. Okay,
yeah.
Yeah, he's referencing it, Monty Python.
We've been referencing Monty Python for the past, like,
Yeah,
5
I'm aware
to
of
10
that.
minutes.
It's only been 5 minutes, not 10 minutes.
Slap my dick wherever I want.
Let's see here. Fuck did I want to put away?
But yeah, moral of the story, I subconsciously started singing to myself, not aware of my surroundings at all, because ADHD, let's go guys. And got a dirty look.
Oh.
Yeah, I got a dirty look. This was on my way to the laundromat, and nothing but the laundromat is open at this point in time. So I assumed that nobody would. Yep, people working at the appliance store, like the kitchen appliance store, loading and unloading trucks early in the morning. Didn't notice them staring directly at me. I'm like,
what the fuck is the difference between these two young white branches, by the way?
What was I singing?
Pretty sure that's key here.
I do not remember.
Then again, I also don't know what you look like, so I'm imagining that could be a factor too.
What's the difference between these two young white branches?
One of them was given you by the giant, the others were not. That's really the only difference.
That's it?
Just keep the one that the giant gave you.
Actually, it doesn't matter. You can use the one that the giant gave you. He doesn't.
That's right. He doesn't care. Yeah, just as long as he gave it to you at some point.
Yep.
Okay.
I thought that exact thing though. I thought that I was gonna get like if I used it, I would start getting shot at again if I ever went through this area.
Now, then again, I haven't used any of them.
I used them in PvP.
See here.
Wait a minute. The branches are the disguise, right? Okay,
Yeah,
I
you
used
just blend
one
into funny
in
environment.
the right spot.
I used them in
spot,
PvP.
Right? Now, there's one place in PvE to use it, right? Snake?
I don't really
Show
remember.
your humanity.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
That's in
Oh, he
that's
actually
in
did
Dark
something.
Souls 1 though, isn't it?
What's that?
No, I'm stupid. I was thinking something else.
You're right. It's the humanity model that hasn't been seen since Dark Souls 1. But
Yeah.
it's you turn into it, and then it's the Ring City DLC though. So
Yeah.
ways
Yeah.
out there, and back to another poison swamp. Oh, not a poison swamp, but a swamp nonetheless.
I use them in specifically
He actually followed me here? Oh,
the
look at Kimmy.
catacombs of Karthus in the DLC. Because they're not in the DLC in this game. So when I PvP, I'll go into the catacombs of Karthus with a great bow by the big bridge with the bone boulder, and I will fragrant branch of yore with an obscuring ring, and I'll just sit there, and they won't notice me. They'll go by, and I'll shoot them off the bridge. That's the only thing I do when I PvP in that specific area. I'll just Millwood Great Arrow her bitch ass off of the staircase.
I'm afraid I can't relate to this laundromat story of yours, as I have built-in washer and dryer units here.
Yeah, I'm on well water, and my landlord says we don't have the water pressure to have a washer dryer comp.
What? My mother's on well water.
Oh,
She's got
this respawns every time. I did not know that.
Our well is collapsed, and we're on a shitty municipality.
Cool.
the thing is, like, you're paying for the electricity to run the well too, because the pump and whatnot.
Yeah.
God. Oh yeah, there's the soup. It's actually Ziegfeld that's making it, supposedly. Because the few times that you find it, he's nearby.
I think I like my idea of Solaire being a fucking cook in this game more, but okay.
Solaire's not even here. Come on.
No, it's just because you find the shitty metal there, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the sunlight covenant is in the stupidest fucking location in the entire.
Also, really, it takes a while to get to too.
Yeah, it's like more than halfway through the game you get.
Yeah, it's very.
Well, you get in every other game. It's like one of the first ones you find.
It's the same statue though.
It's the same statue in all 3 games.
Totally not Gwyn's son in any way.
Oh, it's a sharp gem. I thought it was a raw gem. But yeah, I think the worst covenant to get into in this game is the Aldrich Faithful Covenant. I'm assuming you know what I'm gonna mention, CD. Would you?
The worst to get into is it because of what you have to do to get into it?
Yes, you have to find an illusory wall, go down a ladder, right, and then there are two of the bridge dogs.
Cats. Yeah, the big
bridge dogs. Yep. You can do them one by one, but if you don't know that you can one at a time, or you accidentally aggro one, you're basically guaranteed death.
Aren't they called like Pontiff's pets?
They're Pontiff's pets. Yep.
It's just that they really are, because like you fight the mandatory one, and you get the like left or right eye of Pontiff Sullivan from him. Yeah, that's right. Then
if you fight the one in the water underneath Irithil by the dungeon entrance, you can get the right eye.
That's what it was.
You get the other one. You get the other one.
Hey, have you met your friend up here?
Oh, did you know that if you parry and repulse the dog, it will beg for its life? It will no longer attack you. It will sit there praying, begging for its life.
Huh.
Oh shit, wrong way. Okay, who cares? I'm gonna go back. The fuck, I had to beat the shit. Oh wait, I'm not gonna care about these fuckers.
You beat up the tree's balls?
Yeah, he already got the transposing.
That's like the only boss I actually died to, and I was like, oh, it's just because I was like, where's his pimples? And I'm like, I don't know, man.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but there's a covenant that nobody cares about that you already missed out on.
I mean, I don't really care for most covenants, but okay.
It's a dumb covenant. You can still fight Creighton down there.
Sure. Yeah. Oh, that'll be later, of course.
Yeah. You need to do the Dark Moon quest line.
It's just Sirius's revenge.
Yeah.
Just do it whenever.
But if you don't get the you can do her entire quest line and not get the Dark Moon loyalty.
Sure.
And that means you missed out on the Dark Moon Covenant because unless you kill her and go into New Game Plus, and that way you can like
jumping down that elevator actually dropped the frame rate a little. Oh, interesting.
Loading, pretty much.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I noticed this game has some loading issues, so I was like, oh, okay.
Hey, which ending is your favorite out of the four?
The Fire Fades, the actual true ending, where you summon her and kill her.
Hey, what do you do?
I would say the one where you take the fire yourself.
Oh, interesting hitboxes.
Because that's the one.
That is the one. Yeah, you summon the Firekeeper, kill her, and then pick up the fire from her. And then you are the Lord of Hollow. I still don't know what the fuck
Frostbite does in this game.
Okay, it's not what I was thinking of. I'm thinking of...
It slows you and makes you take more damage.
Oh. I did not notice that at all with Vort, but okay, cool.
It slows you, takes more damage, and slows your stamina regen? Or
yeah, that's the last thing it does. It slows your stamina regen.
It does three things. Frostbite's kind of cool.
It's cool, it's just a bitch to get. Putting Frostbite on somebody, especially in PvP, is really difficult. Most bosses are immune to it, so you kind of get shit out of luck on that one.
Usurpation of Fire, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Length of First Flame, End of Fire, Unkindled Ending. Oh, you're talking about ending number 3. I'm talking about ending 4. Ending 3 is called Unkindled Ending.
Oh,
whereas ending 4 is the one that has 12 steps to it. Because
ending 4 has you have to get the eyes of the Firekeeper. You have to get the full Dark Sigil. You have to get married.
Yeah. You have to get married by stabbing. Then you got to find that one statue that's not actually a statue.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh God,
that is a good ending.
That's bullshit to get a hold of. God.
Yeah, it is a good ending, but like my favorite ending whenever I replay the game, so I don't have to do all that shit.
You just love stopping the. You just love.
I love stepping on my waifu. Okay.
You'll just love George Floyding it, don't you?
Oh Jesus Christ!
He's a 3, and then he does a 2, and then he has a dash.
Is that allowed?
Is there anything other moves he has?
It is when I'm around.
Oh, so he does do a 3.
All right. So for context, I want to mention something I find really funny.
How does it go out? Oh.
In Magic the Gathering, there is 2 cards. One of them is called Leveler, and when it enters the battlefield, its controller exiles their library, which means your deck is gone forever. But if you draw a card and you have no deck, you lose the game, right? But it only there is another card called Fractured Identity where you exile target creature and everybody gets a copy of it, but you. So you play it on your turn, you exile it, give a copy to everybody else, so then their libraries are gone, and then you pass, and then they go to draw for their turn and they die, and it never gets around to killing because everybody else is dead.
Oh, did you see that color change opening the door?
I saw it. I mean, I was like, yeah, it's okay.
Get ready to meet my favorite character in this game, Horus.
Really?
Yeah. I think his story is the stupid. Like, I don't like Horus because Horus is a good character.
Ah, this reminds me of
He's barely a character at all.
I like him because introduce him and he's just like, I'm so tough. I don't talk. I give you this covenant and I grunt.
My favorite characters in media are Teller and Ferb.
Is he not gonna approach me? Do they just stand there looking at me the whole time?
He is waiting for you to go over there and kick his ass before he gets too far. And trust me, that's exactly what you want to do.
Do anything? Like, come on.
Yeah, he's gonna try. He's gonna try and run you down.
If he reaches his next form, he's kind of annoying.
I mean, I'm curious to learn because I'm like, I don't really care, but
honestly, fine. Do it.
Take this one. Let this one do it.
Looks cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
He has one of the funnest weapons in the game in his hand right now, being Great Knife.
I can see that these fuckers would be annoying in a pack, but okay.
Yes.
Cool.
When they're flying above and just like attacking your face at high speed by lunging at you with their wings and whatnot, yeah, you could. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
So it's like you can always avoid that by killing them before they transform all the way.
Back to my favorite character conversation. So Horus isn't my true favorite character. He's my favorite character for dumb reasons. I like how they set him up to be like the quiet, strong character, and then his entire story from then on is he falls into the smoldering lake, goes hollow, and you have to kill him and either tell the truth and watch Anri go hollow, or you lie to her.
Nope, didn't come across Horus at all.
Have you seen Horus? And you're literally wearing Horus's armor. Like, nope. Haven't seen him. Don't know where he went. You should just go on without him. Trust me. It's easier that way.
At least the feather quality is a lot better than the hair quality in this game.
By the way, I'll see you later on your deathbed.
Yeah, when I marry you.
Yep. Marry you is an innuendo in this case. It's all about penetration.
By the way, the trigger to get free levels off of Yol is going more hollow. So if you just throw yourself off a ledge, like spawn at a bonfire, run off a ledge, spawn at a bonfire, run off a ledge, you can get like all 6 levels from him really quickly.
At least this fucker does something.
Because you can get yourself to hollowing 99 pretty quickly by doing that. That's usually what people do. And luckily, hollowing doesn't actually do anything to you here.
It actually gives you benefits. So
Man,
the more hollow you are, and the higher your luck, like it makes things scale with your luck stat more.
I forgot about that part. I never really noticed it.
That's what the hollow infusion does. So if you get like a weapon where you hollow infuse it, it now scales with your luck, which is a whole build, by the way. One specific route in the Dark Souls 3 speedrun has you kill Henri immediately upon seeing her, get Henri's straight sword, which scales with luck, and literally level luck for the rest of the game.
I mean, the only enemy I kinda like here so far is the casters. Even though I kind of feel like their summoning little thing where they call upon all the other fuckers in the area is a little too loud.
I mean, he's loud. Yeah. I don't know if he's actually. Yeah, I guess he does call. Yeah, no, because otherwise he's a caster.
He summoned one of them from like another side of the map, and I was like, oh, okay, that one actually came over.
Yeah, yeah, he's sort of a caller and caster, but all he does is do a poison cloud. So
yeah.
By the way, CD, do you know about how the weapon that you get from that specific enemy, like the staff that summons poison?
Come on, drop down, bitch.
Never paid attention to it.
Okay, all right. Did you know you can cheese Half-Light with it?
No.
So the thing you do is you kill the painting guardian, right? Then you hide behind one of the pillars that's closest to him, and you start throwing the poison through the pillar towards him.
Was that an invader?
How to summon an NPC without summoning the NPC? It's just an NPC, a hostile NPC, close to being like an NPC invader. Keep going.
So you hide behind the pillar and you shoot the poison gas through the pillar and poison him. And he's weak to poison. And then the second one will appear. You have it notice you. It comes towards you. You kill it behind the pillar without Half-Light noticing, and you still shoot. Like that's assuming you're doing it offline, right?
Oh yeah. I get that.
Because Half-Light is the PvP boss.
Hey Snake.
Yeah.
You hear any trucker horns lately?
I don't live anywhere near Ottawa. I live 4 hours from Ottawa.
It's got to be loud enough to hear it by now. I bet I can hear it from here. No, I can't hear it. But
I swear to God, if I see another image of a swastika, I'm straight up going the 4 hours to Ottawa and punching a Nazi. I swear to God.
I haven't seen any swastikas, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm assuming you're referring to the trucker route.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. There was a couple people holding like "Don't Tread on Me" flags and swastikas and like full Nazi SS uniforms.
We're fully aware of the feds inserting themselves in the rallies all the time.
Shit. You're right. Didn't think of it that way.
They do that on every side just to stir things up.
So the aggro's
doesn't matter who it is.
Let's see how they aggro.
Like that. Oh well. Here's what it is. When he screams, I think that's really the main difference. Is that like when he screams, they sprout the wings immediately.
Yeah. No, that's what I was saying. He aggroes them too.
It also wakes the sleeping ones.
Yeah,
that too.
The ones that are just kind of chilling.
Some of them are sleeping, so the scream.
So I
kind of
classified him as like a shitty summoner. So I'm like, oh, okay.
Sure,
cool.
But now that he's the only one left, you just got to get past the purple fart.
You can literally just ignore him. If you get a
goodbye. Okay,
if you get a Corvian Great Scythe off of one of them.
Oh, cool. $69.99. Goodbye, I
you're
don't
dead.
care. I mean, I don't really care, so I'm like,
Jester,
cool.
you fell off of that.
The Corvian Great Scythe is actually a busted weapon. It's so
Is it?
good. Yeah, it's really good. Here I'll pull it up and like read its stats, but it's got some really interesting properties to it.
Interesting
Like,
that their jump
I'm
actually
not-
does damage. It's interesting. The very start of the wind-up.
It's busted in PvE, right? Not PvP.
Okay.
So the Corvian Great Scythe has a base 97 AR, has a 36 bleed auxiliary, 9.0 weight, 100 critical, has a D in strength and a C in dex. Has a really good fast moveset. And if you go plus 10, it goes to 194 and a B in dex. It's quite good.
Sounds like it, yeah.
I really enjoy the Corvian Great Scythe. I think it's a great weapon.
Okay. Don't really care, buddy. Cool. Cool, he has an inch. I like the fact that the jump animation actually comes out a lot faster than I thought, huh?
Yeah,
And
they
the
can roll
active
past
hitbox.
you all day.
Yeah, no. It's because I was like testing it earlier with their what's it called? When they did the very second that they hop up, they actually do damage in the transformation. I was like, oh, that's interesting.
It staggers you a little bit.
Yeah.
They jump
Yeah, and
up.
I was like, huh, that's kind of odd as a property.
I do have one other weapon that I use for the majority of a playthrough, because I got to Cathedral, and then I immediately went and beat the first DLC, went into DLC 2 and bought the Split Leaf Greatsword. You know the helicopter?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, you did catch me in the middle of the roll.
Been a while.
Yeah, the Split Leaf Greatsword that is a glaive, not a greatsword, but still classified as a greatsword.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it's literally just a glaive that you helicopter over your head.
Well, I'll
But
just cheat
that's also a really good weapon.
Is he not gonna come to me? Did he literally de-aggro? What? It's so weird. Huh. That's inconsistent.
Another thing.
Coming to you?
No, because then, like, I literally ran up here and they just... usually right when he calls, they aggro, but then he didn't aggro to me, so I was like, okay, he kind of ended it early.
Everybody comes to Jester.
Okay.
Alright, let me
Oh,
go
cool, I
off
hit him.
now,
Nice,
guys.
don't really care.
Alright, see ya. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
another thing about the Corvian Great Scythe is it's a 16 requirement for strength, 18 for dex, so it's got its one-handed moveset is like a sweeping moveset.
Yeah.
It covers a lot of ground, can do you a lot of good shit. I recommend trying it out if you get the chance.
Yeah, whatever next playthrough I end up doing. Like I said, the one that I have like in progress, I don't know what I'm gonna give it is Vorthammer.
Yeah, I know. Vorthammer is really slow. It's kind of one of those you're like,
build.
do I want to keep doing this? Do I want to keep doing this?
Maybe, yeah. That was just the question. Oh, that's right. He's actually here now, and he did die again.
Oh, I mean, I didn't really care. I just wanted to see, like, their shit, and I was like, oh, okay.
They're not gonna shit. They only fart. Welcome to the invasion zone, by the way.
Hello. How do you do?
Oh wait, the servers are gone. Oh.
I mean, due to really shitty netcode and exploits and shit. They didn't care about rats, but yeah, who cares, right?
I didn't read the details really, so
Yeah,
you got
I
me.
mean,
But yeah, this
No,
is
the
one of
server-
those invasion zones, and it's a poison swamp. Or not poison swamp.
Oh,
It's
the
a
server-
slow swamp.
servers are up for PlayStation 4 because they haven't figured out how to do the exploit on PlayStation yet, or a console. So
It happens.
Oh, are servers like temporarily down or?
For all
on,
Souls games,
on
yeah.
PC, on PC.
PC, yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Because I mean,
Even Demon
they
Souls
gotta
one's
figure out
closed down a
how to
long
make.
time
They
ago,
have to
obviously.
figure out how to make that program work on like homebrew. So you know.
That's probably why I haven't seen a Chase the Bro stream in a while.
They were shut down on the 25th last month.
Something like that. I mean, it's
One,
been
two,
there for a while.
Bloodborne Demons remake.
Bloodborne. Okay, so the only games that are affected are Dark Souls 1, Prepare to Die Remaster, Dark Souls 2, both editions.
So I'm not
Dark Souls
aware
and
of
Dark
this.
Souls 3.
What is this exploit that's happening? I'm unaware.
Literally,
Just described as an exploit that allows hackers who play the game to
it's
control your
it's
computer.
rats. It's remote access something. Yeah, it's cybersecurity stuff that FromSoft doesn't know how to code. So I was like, oh, cool. That's really shit, and it's not hard to fix. But apparently they're too retarded. So I'm like, okay, thanks, guys.
They'll eventually fix it.
I mean, it's funny because like I think there's some Dark Souls streamers that had interviews with like people that were talking about like the cybersecurity and that exploit. And I'm like, it doesn't take long to fix, and I'm like, that's kind of sad, but okay, I don't know. I mean,
it's
I only first
literally
noticed
just
it because I had randomly opened up Dark Souls 2 because I was trying a few different games to figure out if I was getting the same visual artifacts that I was getting in games like Dying Light and Alan Wake. Turns out the fix for it, I don't know, maybe it's apparently it's like bad VRAM going bad or something. The fix is to turn down.
Do you have a 2000 series 2080 or some shit like that?
I have a 2080, and what's interesting is I'm getting these flashy blotches of light, multicolored shapes that just flash all over the place.
That happens with those GPUs usually. Frost has that issue, so stuff like that. I was like, that's why I didn't want to buy into it. I don't know any problems with the 30 series, but it's because like there's a what's it called, a data leak with those things. I forgot what the fuck it was exactly, but like it kind of fucks with like the VRAM and a bunch of other shit. And I'm like, oh.
All I know is it only started happening within the past couple months. I was starting to play Alan Wake Remastered when it came out. And then, like, maybe a few weeks later, I got back to it again. And I'm like, oh my god, that's really distracting. There's a lot of flashing colored shapes all over the screen at random. And the solution so far has been to turn down your the memory clock, like a few hundred megahertz. So instead of maxing out at 7,000 megahertz,
that's not
maxing out at 6,500.
Bad then. That's not that bad of a
when these enemies die, they make a stupid retarded gurgling sound, and I'm like,
oh yeah, these ones do. These ones are great. They got the big spears and whatnot. Yeah, these guys are great.
The funniest thing with graphics cards I think I've ever heard is that like the game New World, right? So that came out. 30 series cards. Any card in the 30 series either was having really bad issues running the game, or just would crash at like all the fucking time. But the 20 series were fine.
Oh yeah, to finish, I was going through a few games, and Dark Souls 2 I noticed would not let me log into servers, and I was like, did I while I was gone, did I just get soft banned for any reason whatsoever? But then I went and looked online, and they were saying, oh nope, the servers are just down. Like, oh okay. I guess that explains it then.
They are so far the best
guys.
enemy.
Have a good one.
Okay.
Got an early meeting tomorrow. I'll see you. And remember, if I come back online, or either with audio or just with text, it's not because I lied, it's because I failed. Good night.
Yes. Goodbye.
Have a good one.
God, they have such a good death sound. Okay. so that staggers them. Oh, they brought these little bastards back!
Yeah! I really hope you like the mushrooms.
Did they bring back the little mushroom boys? If they didn't, I'm disappointed.
I don't remember. I'm pretty sure they
disappointed.
Didn't. But I'll tell you what they did bring back. And they're in this area.
Cool.
You remember basilisks?
Yeah. I mean, I don't find them that bad.
Have you ever fought them in waist-deep water that slows you?
Yeah. I don't find them that bad still.
Okay. I've never died to one in my entire time. Souls. I just know that a lot of people complain about them.
I mean, like, I don't mind their concept, and I mean, I don't find them the worst enemies. What the fuck? I like how he prepared, like, in a ready, like, I'm gonna kill you position, but then he just never turned. These enemies are so weird.
There's also giant crabs in this area.
Yeah, I'm aware of those ones. I heard those ones actually have interesting attack animations, which I kind of want to see in a bit.
You can parry them. So.
Oh, cool.
Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. There's the noob armor here. Like the new player armor is in here. It's the Fallen Knight armor. You can get the Grass Crest shield in here.
I mean, I know this area is supposed to kind of be like the shitty Sith area and a little bit of Artorias' area, a little bit of reference. Like, that's what I noticed. Yeah. So I was like, cool.
Yep. It's supposed to be the Dark Fruit Basin.
Yeah. There we go, that one.
This is even like the by the elevator with the Black Knight halberd.
Yeah.
The Black Knight with the halberd. That winding down section, the hill, is supposed to be that.
Hello, Mr. Pyromancer. Wait, I thought this was a chick. What the fuck? Oh no, this is a new bitch. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, that's Cirrus. She has a quest line, and if you go talk to her again after beating the Abyss Watchers, talk to her again, she'll give you a gesture, which can let you get into the Dark Moon. Not that you care.
What the fuck is this funny Pyromancer fucker? Is that him? No, that's the rat, I think. Looks like the rat. That's the funny rat. Oh, it's not the funny rat guy.
Oh, it's your Pyromancer friend.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I just assumed it was the rat dude because of like barrels.
As promised, I will impart pyromancies to you. But first, you need a
Cornix is pretty chill.
Careful you don't.
What do you sell? You just sell armor. Cool. That's kind of okay. The fuck is? Oh, okay. Oh wait.
No, you actually need to give her the Dream Chasers.
Cool. Reinforced weapon. Where is my funny claymore?
I will make sure you get that because that allows you to buy.
Oh, I don't have enough shards. Fuck. Oh well.
It allows you to buy shards. When you get the Dream Chasers ashes.
Cool.
Is that it? It's like you get told that they're like the most like useless ashes of all time, but you can get. Yeah, it allows you to buy a single hidden blessing, some green blossoms, blackbud pellets, 3 gold pine resins, 6 gold pine bundles, rotten pine resin, titanite, the composite bow, feather arrow, and the life.
Is she there? She doesn't need. I might as well just get the level. Make it a little cheaper.
Very well, then take it.
I'm pretty sure this is like 1 level, right? Yeah, 1 level. 7,000. I can burn quite a bit first. Where is it?
Oh yeah, you're doing fine at this point with 33 strength and a claymore.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at 30. I'm trying to get 37 really quick, so I'm like, oh, burn This. Okay, I need 1,000. Oh shit! God damn it.
Is there a specific thing you're looking to use at 37?
No, I'm just getting damage. I just want to kill ensure I get kill those little pieces of shit faster. That's it. Because sometimes they live off of like a sliver of health, and I'm like, that's. Oh wait, shit. It was at 50. Yeah, it was 50. Fuck. I didn't click the. Oh wait, no. Come on. Oh god. Oh, okay. I'm fucking myself over by. There we go. That's all I wanted to do. 7,000 flat, right? Better be, bitch. Really? 18? Oh, okay. Okay, hold up. Where the fuck's an enemy out here? Just murder those little fuckers. Ah, my favorite. The loading zone's still loading. I hate how long this fucking takes.
Oh, it takes the same amount of time on my end of the game, too.
I would assume. It's because I'm like...
what is your dex at, by the way?
It's at 13. I haven't had a reason to actually invest in it just to get the bare minimum to get the Claymore up and going.
Yeah. I'm just saying, because if you do decide you want Knight's Greatsword, it has a 18 requirement index.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, no. That's why I was checking with you, right? I didn't think it would be that much of a problem.
I mean, like, I don't find this game that bad to, like, farm souls. Most of the time, if I'm, like, just fucking around to see what an enemy does, I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, okay. I mean, so far, I'm like, bosses are like, yeah, they're okay. I've heard Abyss Watchers is decent for a fight. I've seen it. The only thing I like...
I think Abyss Watchers are really easy, but when you first fight them, they can be a bit challenging. Just remember with the Abyss Watchers fight, if in the first phase, if you see one spawn with red eyes, do not kill it. It'll start showing. It'll start attacking.
Yeah.
It's not your friend or your enemy. He'll attack you, but he'll also attack the other Abyss Watchers.
But this fucker only does 5 level ups. Is he already almost done? Holy shit.
He does 6.
Oh, he does 6? Okay, it should be the last one then. Oh, okay, I guess he's done for right now.
Okay, so, if you exit your game and reload your game, he will be dead. And Yuri of Londor. Yeah, no, he kills himself, so he doesn't become a pilgrim butterfly or a hollow butterfly. Yeah, I mean, a pilgrim angel or a pilgrim butterfly.
Yeah, he was like talking about that with his stuff yesterday. I was like, oh, okay, or not yesterday, Sunday.
Yeah.
Here.
But Yuri of Londor will sell you for 1 gold, 1 soul. She will sell you a Braille Divine Tome, Irina, if you decided to get her, or Carla if you get her later. She'll sell you 2 rings. 3 rings actually.
Come on.
No, it's just 2. It's just 2. She will sell you purging stones for 4K. That's pretty cool. And if you kill her, you can get a really cool katana with an invisible blade.
Cool. Okay, I like how that one aggroed before the other 2. God, enemies in this game have a lot more janky aggros. Aggro and AI. Fuck. Okay, he did not poke me like he could have. Buddy. 65's all right for this point. This is a poison swamp, right? Just to make sure.
This is a poison swamp.
Okay.
This part itself is not poison.
Oh.
This is where like the crabs are. You'll get into the poison area later.
Oh, I can upgrade my. You know what? No, I don't want to upgrade it now.
Which is by far the most annoying part in the game, by the way, because it's not like every other poison swamp where you can't you can just run through it and be fine. Like you don't have. You can just sprint through it and it's over. In this, you have to find 4 pillars and extinguish the flames in them. Is it 4 or 3? I can't remember. It'll open the door to the Abyss Watchers. And then you can farm dark wraiths and shit if you want. There's another crystal lizard around that area.
Oh, okay, so I was like, are they emitting it? I can barely tell with the other particle effects.
Now, yeah, they are. As soon as you see like a purple cloud.
Me. Cool. He actually headbutts me. I was like, most of the time I didn't see him do other moves. Every other time I fought those things, they just like shit themselves and that's it. Okay.
Yeah.
That. Let's see here. Oh, hey, doggy. Bye, doggy.
Yeah, there's lots of good items in here. I think there's an Estus shard, an undead bone shard. The Grasscrest shield is in that water somewhere. Fallen knight armor is in that water somewhere.
That ain't
killing the
motherfucker.
killing the crabs gives you some decent
Oh, he actually runs through that. What the fuck? Wait, I'm alive? Oh, yeah, little tiny sliver. Interesting. Camera, why the fuck were you acting all fucky the fuck? God. Notice the camera in this game is a little bit more janky.
Honestly, I think the camera in this game is more forgiving.
I've heard a lot of people say they like the camera in this game. I've noticed it's kind of janky for me, at least. I don't know.
I personally like it.
Titanite shard.
I will be real with you, I'm not a big fan of Dark Souls 1 camera. It's one of the big things that like turns me off of the game. I love Dark Souls 1, but like it's one of those things where I'm just like, it's not my favorite.
You okay there, buddy? Come on, I believe in you. Come on, man, you can get around. Modern problems got modern solutions. Come on. Man, I think I've had this happen more in this game than Dark Souls 2 already. Holy shit. Come on, man, I believe in you. Oh, no. I can't even target. Oh, no, I can target him. I was like, fuck, I can't target. So you get this really quick. Seemed like sure giving a lot of fading souls, though. Okay, there was one more shiny here. Okay,
one more piece of candy.
A couple more. Let's see here. This game reminds me too much of 3 Ultimate on the 3DS. Oh, interesting.
Funny, that's the version of 3 Ultimate I played.
Yeah, that's the one I first played. Oh, they're usually for traps? That makes more sense, Atomic. Makes more sense. Oh, what? Why is the bonfire so fucking close? God. Okay?
See, the thing with soul placement is that
Hello, Krabby. Oh, there's baby crabs! Oh, yes.
Yep, there's baby crabs too. The thing with soul placement is it's usually dependent on what kind of enemies are in that area. If they're just like little baby bitch boys, you're gonna find fading souls. So that's how it is.
Oh man, baby crabs. Okay, this area got better only because of the baby crabs. Oh god.
from this bonfire that you're currently at, if you were to keep
Oh, his cross kind of popped in more. Interesting.
yeah, this is where the yeah, I just noticed that. This is where the Estus shard is, I believe. Is in by that fire over there.
Oh, okay. Goodbye, buddy.
But in this swamp area, there is a the crystal sage, so you can go do that boss.
Yeah, I've heard that's a boss. I'm like, cool.
If you're hurting for a boss fight, but like, it's not really much of a boss fight. Just look for the purple crystal.
Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure I can burst them down. What I can count. Number. Come on, drop down, guys! They don't drop. Oh, okay, they do. Well, I believe in you, Timmy. Come on.
You're just gonna wait here for him. Are you gonna try and get him to?
Oh, I'm just separating him from his
fire?
friend because I know how this. I kind of understand how game. Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, you can get him. You can get him to run through the fire.
They respawn more? Oh, no, okay, more of them just came. Okay, I was like thinking, I'm like I don't think they respawn enemies like that. I'm like, no, the other one's there. Come on.
Stand on the other side of the fire. Yeah.
Wait, is fire damage always the same amount of damage even with the retarded dragon? Because I noticed the dragon doesn't do a lot of damage in this game. Oh. Wow. Guys.
Not that dragon.
Oh, I just meant like AoE fire.
Later on,
where it's
it
just
will.
like,